Do you have a title
You
for the
know,
album?
me and my manager were actually trying to go through that. He was like, "Hey, you're working on your album. You need a title." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know." But you know what I was thinking of doing, which was pretty smart? I was thinking of taking all my songs and, just using, like, how every song has a different topic. Maybe each song that I have will have a similar topic, and I'll just put it all into one and use it as the title of my album.
That could definitely work to make an album, that's very cohesive and about one particular topic. That'll definitely help to tie things
Yeah,
together. Yeah, that'll definitely work.
yeah. So it's like one topic, but that one topic is in each and every song. So that's the reason why the album will be named that. I was thinking about that.
Do you have any idea what the topic of the album will be? Will it be about love, or will it be
Oh,
about bullying? Or
the topic, the topic is about my life story of what I went through, because I know a lot of people can relate. A lot of people have went through probably worse than I have, but I know I have gone through so much. So I'm putting it all into music, and I know a lot of people can relate to it, and they will all just vibe through it, and they will love it. It's a combination of a lot of stuff, but it's mostly my personal life that I'm trying to, not put out there, but just, engage in the world and let them know, hey, you're going through stuff and I'm going through it too.
absolutely. Now, besides singing, you're also an actress. Now, you've done
Yes.
some improv work. Is that correct? Improv?
Yes.
Okay, can you tell me a little bit about that, what you did as far as improv is concerned, and whether or not you would do some more in the future?
Okay. The improv work was just like it was just impersonation, basically.
Okay.
Like it's impersonations of different actresses. Like you ever, as I said before, Selena was my role model, and she also inspired me to act. So one day I wanted to do her acting scene when she was out by the dumpsters with her husband Chris, and she was telling him, why would you blow this opportunity of working with me? And he was saying, I'm no good for you. So basically my friend was playing the boy Chris, and I was Selena, and I was just telling her, how can you do this, And actually it came out real good because I, added the effects, I added the sad background music and stuff like that.
Now, is that on the internet by any chance?
Yeah, most likely it's on my Instagram. It's like a whole bunch of videos down though because that was so long ago. But I can ask my manager if maybe he can upload it again, and you can probably see it. That was when I was like 16.
Well, I know your fans will probably. I know your fans will love.
Experience. I have experience with on-stage drama roles from school, and I write scripts as well. So I am. So the improv is from school. I can also do a great Celine Dion. Like I can act on the spot. Like I can do her voice.
Now, you've been on some casting calls recently. Did any of those casting calls involve any of the improvisational acting?
The casting calls that I have been, doing, it hasn't really, been, working. It's just, print modeling. Just print modeling. It's not really, casting calls for acting and stuff. It's mostly print modeling, magazines, and TV ads.
Who are some of your acting influences?
Selena. Let me see. I really like Kevin Hart. I think he's so funny and he's such a good actress because he just puts everything into real life. Acting. Let me see. Also, I saw that movie Straight Outta Compton, and I really like Ice Cube's son. I think he's amazing at acting. He just acts just like Ice Cube in that movie. So I really like that.
Well, Now, you said that Selena was a very big influence as far as singers are concerned, and Jennifer Lopez happened to play her in the movie about her life. Is Jennifer Lopez an acting influence or singing influence?
Yes.
Or how do you...
When she went by the dumpsters, she was acting as Selena.
Pardon? She went by the dumpsters?
Yeah, she was, it was in the movie Jennifer Lopez. She was, like, by the dumpsters, and Jennifer Lopez was telling, what's his name? I forgot his name, his real name. But she was telling Chris, how can you blow the opportunity? But in real life, that happened with Selena, so we were just reenacting it.
Right.
I'm also being reviewed for Orange is the New Black for a jail scene, so hopefully I get the role.
Wow, that would be huge, if you end up getting that role. Now, is that role, now you said it's in a jail scene, so would you be one of the people who's one of the prisoners or one of the guards, or what is the nature of the role? Wow.
I'm playing a jailmate.
Okay. Now, what do you plan to do with your acting talents? Do you want to do television shows like Orange is the New Black, or would you prefer to do movies or plays? Do you want to do all of the above? What do you plan to do with your talents?
I can do all of the I can do all of the above, to be honest. Like, I can act, I can sing, I dance a little bit. So, like, if they have me do, like, a movie and they need, like, certain things, I have a little bit of everything, so I know that I can at least, try to do what I got to do to get the role or whatever.
Now, I have some more questions for you, but before we get into the rest of the interview, I just wanted you to let the listeners know how they could find you on social media, to contact you, to work with you, or to hear your music and support your career.
You guys can find me on Instagram at Vahhley, Vahhley. YouTube is the same thing. You just type in Vahhley, you see my page right there. Vahhley. Twitter, Google Plus, everything is the same exact. All these social media sites is the same exact thing. Just Vahhley. That's where you guys can find me. Just type in Vahhley, Vahhley. It's different for a reason, so that way you guys will not get confused. My page is right there, and that's it. You can go on Instagram. I have Twitter. I have a YouTube channel. I have Google Plus. I have Tumblr. I have a lot of social media sites, Pinterest and everything. So you guys can find me on everything.
Okay, there you go. Make sure you check her out on all of those different sites. Make sure you follow her. Now, besides being a singer,
you could also find me at Vahhley.com.
There you go. And she has her own official site, Vahhley.com. Yes. Now, besides being a singer and an actress, you also model. Now, you've done some modeling for some clothing lines before. What was the nature of that modeling? Was it runway or print in the past?
Basically, it was just print modeling. It was Rotten Monkey. Basically, the guy, he had an Instagram page, and I was like, dude, I like your clothes. What's up? He was like, I was just checking out your Instagram page, and I see that you model. I was going to ask you if you could probably be one of my models. And I was like, sure, why not? So he gave me, like, a couple hats, a couple shirts. My brother got to go in there and do a couple shoots. I got my friend to do a couple shoots, my best friend to do a couple shoots. I did a couple of shoots. And now the guy, actually, I'm trying to have him as my private photographer. But he recently got surgery, or he's about to get surgery. So I'm just hoping for the best for him right now. But, yeah, the Rotten Monkey was great. It was such an amazing experience. I had so much fun doing that. That was just amazing.
Well, I hope you continue modeling for them. I haven't heard of that company, but I'm going to look them up, and maybe I'll buy something.
Yeah, they have. You can go into RottenMonkey.com, and you'll see me and a couple other models up there. And I have other clothing line modeling offers coming up, so we're prepping lots of exciting stuff.
Wow, sounds like you have some big things going. Now, I think that it's really interesting that he found you on Instagram. He just kind of stumbled across you because my next question was actually about Instagram models. What are your thoughts on girls
Yeah.
who are modeling on Instagram nowadays, and do you consider them to be real models?
The thing is, I really like, modeling and stuff like that and taking pictures and posting it on Instagram. I wouldn't say I'm a model if I'm just taking pictures in my house and posting it on Instagram just because it looks professional. I wouldn't say that, but there is a lot of girls who do that, and by all means, that's their business. If that's what they really love to do, then that's them. But there's just some girls that, be showing too much for their age, and I don't think it's very appropriate. Some, some are, you know, some are, some are too exposed, sometimes they model other brands. People actually on Instagram, when you're Instagram famous, people pay you. They say, "Hey, I'll pay you to, shout out my page, but you got to wear this certain type of thing." And some people are going to do it because you're paying them, and some people won't do it because it's too much. But if you're age like 15, 14, you shouldn't be doing that. But if you're like 18 and above, I feel like, you can do those type of things. That's just my opinion, But some people just get too carried away exposing their body. They just got to be very careful because Instagram is one thing, but in real life it's another. And a lot of people will see you in real life and try to, kidnap you and stuff like that. So you just got to be careful when you're doing certain type of things like that.
Yeah, that's definitely some good advice because there's some things going on the internet basically that shouldn't be going on and whatnot. I keep hearing all these crazy stories on the news and things like that. It's just really, really crazy. Are you working with a stylist, or do you dress yourself for your shoots and videos?
A lot of people ask me that. I actually dress myself. I style everything that I have. I buy it from stores, or my manager gets it for me. Or like I go to the computer, I snapshot a picture of it. My manager knows my size. I go, Leptune, this is hot. Buy it for me. And he goes, okay, no problem. I got you. And he goes and he buys it for me. And like I put all my stuff together. I go and I buy the jewelry, I buy my heels, I buy everything. So everything that you see on my Instagram, all the photos that my manager sends you, or everything you saw on Twitter or whatever, all those styles are mine. I never steal anybody's styles. The crop tops are probably a little played out, but I'm trying to, get into a different style right now. I'm trying to go into blazers and being more, classy.
Right. Now, I read in your bio that you happen to design clothing as well. Now, do you wear your own creations, or do you design them for other people?
Yes. Okay, you see, what happens is I don't really design clothes like that, but I do it, for myself sometimes. Like, it was one time where I didn't have enough money to buy a shirt because me and my mom, were struggling, and she didn't have enough money to buy me a shirt. So I bought a bra, and I went to this craft store, and I bought like a whole bunch of gems. I bought a glue gun, and I bought glue sticks, and like the total came out to like $8, and the bra itself was like $10. So and like shirts these days, they're like $30, $40. So I saved a good $15, $16. So basically, I'm like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get some stockings. I'm gonna cut the leg part. I'm gonna cut, the panty part. I'm gonna make it into a shirt. And when I'm performing, I'm gonna take off that, and I'm going to have a bustier on. And the bustier that I had on, I had made myself.